the adventures of Fox and Miles. Follow our journey as Black creative nomads through life, love, and learning. We're sharing our story to inspire, encourage, and let you know we all have our own adventures to live. Whether it's travel, art, or relationships, we hope you enjoy the journey.
We sing this. I'm so glad. Trouble don't last always. Hallelujah.
All right, y'all. So we got another tire blowout in Texas on our way to Amarillo, and yeah, another flat tire. It's windy up here, so I don't know if y'all can hear us, but. Tread is coming out. I'm not sure if y'all be able to hear us. I'm gonna yell. I don't even know if that helps though. Anyway, we don't know how old the tires are. So dry rots, it's sitting out in the sun. Anything could have been a factor in it popping. Roadside assistance is basically useless at this point because it only covers your actual car, and this is it. Let's go inside. So we were driving, we were listening to a podcast, and then, or sermon, and then, what did you feel something, or you heard something?
Yeah, it just didn't feel right.
Yeah. And so the last time my tires popped, they like there was some sort of like rumbling and shaking. I'm trying to get an angle where we're both in it. But yeah, so there was rumbling and shaking. So I didn't hear it at first. But then Miles said to pause the sermon. So we paused the sermon, and then sure enough, the rumbling, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, it sounds like a tire popped. And then I looked out my side view mirror. I didn't see anything, but I saw smoke, and I was like, oh well. I guess it's like the burnt rubber or whatever from slowing down because the tire's not rolling anymore, it's just dragging. Yeah. So we pulled over, and what happened, baby?
So it was a flat tire.
It was a flat tire. So this is from the dolly we got in Ohio. While we're still grateful for the dolly, we don't know how old the dolly is. We don't know what conditions it was being kept in. We don't know if like it was just sitting outside in the sun or like in the rain and the snow and everything, just like sitting and dry rotting. The guy definitely said he didn't use it that much when he got it. Yeah. So maybe it just wasn't being held properly, and maybe it just might be old. Might just be time for new tires too. Because he bought it at an auction. Yeah. So you know, you pay a discount for stuff, but then you end up paying for it either way with like maintenance and things like that. You know, life. So now, like I said, we called our insurance company. It was basically useless because they only cover your actual vehicle. So like our RV and our car, even though we're transporting our car on the dolly, they can't do anything for us. Yeah. So it's like, okay. So then I was trying to think of like what other situation or what other services there might be provided for stuff like that.
Or roadside assistance?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot. It's just, you know, like a flat tire, you need gas. Yeah. So on and so forth.
Like the basics.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's helpful, and again, it makes sense if you're driving in your car, or if we're driving in our RV and we need roadside, because we called our insurance company to help us last time when we got a flat on Darla. Yeah. So it works. It's just
for certain, you gotta be like specific things.
Yeah, and that's why I called first to see what's covered. Yeah. Because you never would have considered. Oh, the dolly. Yeah. Should the dolly be inside of your?
Yeah. Can you do that? Because it's not a vehicle. Yeah. But there has to be some sort of coverage for stuff like that. Because I imagine like if you're a farmer or something, or like someone who's always transporting something.
Yeah. Might just be a different type of insurance.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, anyway. So last time the tire popped, we actually went in town and like we were able to like drive slow enough to bring the tire over there. Yeah. But let me show you what we're near. Nothing. So Miles' called a place, like a roadside assistance company, and asked if they do tires, and he was like, no, but he gave us a number to somebody he trusts in Texas, JR something in Texas, and his name is Junior, and basically he does like tires like on the road, which is actually a really smart business, because if you have a flat tire,
I mean, it's just kind of like the same company that worked on Darla.
Yeah.
You know, if they have roadside assistance or auto help, so they're just mobile.
I never heard of that. I thought of that as an option if I have a flat tire, to like see if there's like a delivery tire service.
Yeah.
I never thought of it, but that's perfect because it's convenient.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna have to pay out of pocket, but it's okay because we have it, and hopefully it's not gonna be. Last time we got the tire change, how much was it in Kansas?
It was like $30.
$30. So I'm sure we're gonna pay labor and stuff.
It's gonna be more.
It's gonna be more.
Yeah, of course, because it's convenient.
Yeah.
Pay for convenience.
That's true. So yeah, so we're just in here waiting for Junior to come and help us change our tire. What this does mean that we have to take the car off again and
probably
put it back on. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so the gentlemen have arrived to fix our tire, thank God. I'm grateful because we don't have to bring the whole car in to get it replaced, nor do we have to bring like the car off of the dolly and stuff like that. You know, because that's a whole hassle to even get it on there and then tighten the tires and all this stuff. It's just a lot of work. And also, it looks like they're changing the tire without having to take off our car, which is wonderful. To those, I guess, the lesson here is, at this point, this is our third tire blowout since RVing. Check your tires. Check all of your tires. Check them thoroughly. Check them, recheck them. Check the pressure. Check the age. Maybe even just get them all replaced, just to avoid hassles like this. Like, again, I'm grateful. It's only gonna cost us like $130. That's with like labor and everything else like that. So I'm grateful for that. It could have been worse, and more damage could have been done, because again, our car is on there, so it could have damaged the car or whatever, but it didn't. I'm hoping, I'll let Miles talk about that when he gets back in, but just check everything twice. Make sure everything is in good standing. Make sure that whatever you're buying off of somebody, especially if it's used, make sure that like you take it somewhere to get it checked out, because this is just a hassle. You know, again, I'm grateful that we're safe. I'm grateful the guy's taking care of us. But at the same time, it's just a nuisance. It's just annoying. So yeah. So you can hear them fixing it now. Good morning, everybody. We are still in Texas.
Not for much longer.
Not for much longer. We are in Amarillo, Texas. It's like very top left corner of Texas, and we're making our way to Durango, Colorado. And so during our journey, it's going to take us through Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I'm excited. I ain't never been to New Mexico. I want to see some things. And so what?
I'm passing through.
No, yeah, because we are supposed to go to New Mexico in October for the Hot Air Balloon Festival with Mommy. So we don't want to do too many things. We want it to be a brand new experience.
Probably get gas and keep it moving.
Get gas and go. Unless we stop through something we want to see. We're about to cross into mountain time. I've never been in mountain time before.
Neither have I.
Neither has Miles. So this is actually the furthest west I've ever been. Ever. So, like right now, the furthest west I've ever been. Yeah. Why would she park here?
I don't know.
Why would they park there? Well, they know we're trying to pull out. Anyway, people are weird. Yeah, so if you're driving and you see an RV parked and it has a little space in front of it, leave them with their space so that they can move. So we don't have to hit your car or like maneuver crazily out of here. Anywho, we're on our way to Colorado. I'm excited. I want to see some mountains. I want to see some wildlife I've never seen.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
One of the places we were looking at to boondock, because we're gonna be boondocking. We're gonna do a video on boondocking, but like one of the videos we were looking at, they said that one of the places we were looking at said that there are bears there. So like I don't necessarily want to see bears up close. But I've never seen a bear before in real life.
I'm not trying to see nothing.
So, have you ever seen a bear before in real life?
I'm not trying to see nothing.
Oh.
You mean outside of like the zoo?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I ain't trying to see nothing.
Yeah, zoos don't count. This is, we think it's a piece of a windmill. One of those things over there.
That has caused us to.
That's huge.
To think so much.
Huge.
And it seems cliche, but it's
Alright, you guys, we are that close to Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Land of enchantment. Ooh, nice.
So we just crossed into New Mexico.
New Mexico.
So we're getting ready to go into the visitor center and then take some pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And then get back on the road.
Yeah.
Because we have 6 hours to go.
Yeah, literally this is just like,
Yep.
yay!
Yeah, hey.
Oh! Yeah, 6 more hours
Yep.
until we get to Colorado. So, yes, we're excited. I'm excited. I've never been here. We're in mountain time. And it feels amazing.
Yeah, it's nice here compared
so
to
nice.
what we've been
Experiencing in Texas.
experiencing, yeah, for the past
It's like
almost.
real breezy. Maybe 70 something.
Yeah. Land Rio Visitor Center.
And it's like as soon as we were about to cross over into New Mexico, like the land started becoming more mountainous, which I'm really excited about. Because I think in Texas, I haven't been to all parts of Texas. Where we've been, it's been very flat.
Yeah.
So this is nice.
Yeah.
And it's yellow.
Alright, so this is a bronze cast of a brontosaurus hip bone.
Teeth marks and bite holes from a meat-eating dinosaur. Poor baby. Yeah, so good morning everybody. We were actually on our way to Colorado yesterday when another tire popped. It was the rear inside tire on the left side, so on the driver's side. And yeah, so we were in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. We called to see if we can get a tow, and apparently it would take 4+ hours for someone to reach us. And at that time it was like 6 o'clock. So they wouldn't reach us until 10. To tow us to any like local Walmart or something we could stay at that night. And so we just decided to pray because the back tires on RVs, or a lot of RVs, I don't know if it's every single one, have 2 tires. So like 2 sets of tires on each side. So the one on the inside popped. So we were just like, okay, we're just gonna chance it. We took the car off of the dolly on the back so that I can drive behind Miles, and so that the pressure would be taken off the tire. And we just decided to drive the car 30 miles into town, into the Walmart near Discount Tires, which is where we are now. So, excuse me, because we were driving like 30 miles an hour, it took us about like an hour and a half to get here. We went through, you know, some mountains and things like that, some back roads, which was, I felt bad for the people behind us because we just had our hazards on and was going 30 miles an hour when the speed limit was like 75. So whatever. We're just glad that we made it here safely. I was praying the whole time and God kept us. He allowed us to make it here without the second tire popping, because my fear was that the second tire in the back was gonna pop and then the whole RV was just gonna be on the ground or topple over or something like dramatic and ridiculous. But God is good. We made it here safely. We were able to spend the night in the Walmart, and Miles is having the tires looked at now, I think, to see like if we should replace them all, because again, this is the 4th time that our tires popped. Granted, 2 of them were because of the dolly, and we don't know how old the dolly was or whatever, but two of our RV tires have popped so far, and thank God it has not been like the front ones, because those don't have, you know, tires. Those don't have 2 sets of tires, it's just 1. But yeah, so I don't know, I guess in my mind I just kind of want to get them all replaced, just because we've been putting a lot of miles on our RV, a lot of miles on the tires. Every state we go to, the ground quality is different. Like in Texas, the roads were really rough that we were riding on. Here in New Mexico, it's pretty normal. There were some like rough patches on the road, like bumpy roads, but other than that, it's been pretty normal. But yeah, but because we're putting so many miles on the tires, I just want to get it replaced. So I'm hoping that's what he's talking to him about now. I don't know, I'm not out there. I'm letting Miles do his thing. Hey everybody. All right, so turn down the air a little bit. So yeah, so Miles and I dropped off the RV to get the tire replaced and fixed, and also get our spare tire replaced, because the spare tire they gave us was trash. It was worn down, clearly used before. Whatever, just a note. Make sure you test everything and check everything before you pull off the lot, so that it won't just be your problem. And you can make a more informed decision about your purchases. So now we're at Discount Tire. Getting it replaced. It's all finished now. And we spent the morning just getting breakfast, killing time, because it took about like 2 hours to get done. But again, we got here when like maybe within the first 30 minutes of it opening. So we were one of the first ones that serviced. Our RV sitting out there, tires replaced, and so now we're going to get on the road again, going towards Colorado. So let's try this again. Hopefully much less drama. Lord willing, we'll get there safely and soundly. We'll actually be parking at a boondocking spot, and so we'll share more with you about boondocking soon. So yeah.